So I just got out of watching the Alto Nights, the Robert De Niro, starring Robert De Niro and Robert De Niro. It's pretty much Robert De Niro playing two different roles. He's playing John Costello and Vito. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but this is pretty much based off of the true story of Frank Costello, and I like the documentary kind of style to this. And when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, this is Robert De Niro's wheelhouse. He likes to do mob shit, and this is fitting for him. And this is kind of interesting for him to do at his age, playing two different actors, two different people by the same actor. And even with the prosthetics he has on when he's playing Vito is really interesting. So the movie starts off with Frank getting shot at, which ends up being a failed attempt to kill him. That was an ordered hit from Vito. And this whole movie is about Frank trying to get away from the whole mob thing, and he just wants to retire and just live his life in peace. But as soon as Vito gets out of prison and whatnot, this is where he has to really kind of play it smart. The feds are starting to kind of snoop around, and he was the guy left in charge, but he doesn't really want to be responsible for all of this shit. And you got Vito that's just pretty much paranoid by Frank. These two were best friends growing up, and they came up under Lucky Luciano and stuff like that. So it's interesting to see like the fall of the mob in this way, where the feds were really starting to crack down on a lot of people and starting to see how exposed the mob was and just how big it was nationwide. Interesting performances. Like I said, this is really nothing spectacular coming from Robert De Niro. Like I said, like he's been there, done that. And not to say this wasn't a really interesting movie as far as how it was shot, in that documentary type of style where you have Frank kind of narrating, going through different scenarios and certain things that he tried to put in place to get him out of the way so he can just go and retire in peace and not have to worry about Vito's bullshit. He can go down on his own time and stuff like that. So, it's a cool movie. Like, if you like mob movies, I think you'll definitely enjoy this. I don't think it's doing anything groundbreaking. It's not no Departed, or it's not trying to recreate The Godfather. But I'd be curious to see, like, if 5 years, 10 years from now, are people still interested in mob stories? Has that well pretty much kind of dried up? Have they told every story that could be told? I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about this if you get around to checking it out. I thought it was average, nothing too crazy. But yeah, till next time, I'm out. Peace.